Hi, my name is Chris from We Communicate. I'm a French teacher. The picture appearing on your screen is of a business called Mould Your Own Car Tyres, and it's a brilliant little business in which ordinary people can go to mould their own car tyres. All the machines are provided, the whole structure is there ready to be used. Literally anyone with or without an interest in mechanics can do this. And this is the shop that sells these tyres, and it's called the Tyre Depot, and as you can see it says enjoy hundreds of brandless tyres. The Tyre Depot is a warehouse with rows and rows of tyres, mostly anonymous. Sometimes you have a little label on them that says made by Jack, made by Brenda, but the idea isn't so much to know who made them, it's all about volume. It's a pretty nifty idea, I think, especially for people who don't much care which tyres they use on their car. There are similar businesses to this also, such as the Soda Depot, and in this shop you have hundreds of different types of sodas, such as this one here, all anonymous, no brand, no label, made by people such as Fred here. These two examples we've just seen are exactly what tutoring platforms do, and it's the difference between an amateur service and a professional service. A professional service is typically recognizable by its brand. That's why we have brands. And a brand implies accountability, continuity, reputation. When we buy Michelin tires, it's not simply the act of buying rubber. It's to buy into decades of research, testing, and the guarantee of safety, right? When we buy Coca-Cola, it's to receive a product that's been perfected, standardized, and defended across generations. By contrast, the tutors that you find on these platforms aren't professionals in that sense. The platform itself is the brand, and the tutors are interchangeable. So the situation is really similar to a warehouse filled with anonymous bottles of soda or unbranded tyres. You can select one today and another tomorrow, but if the quality disappoints, there's no producer to hold accountable and no reputation at stake. The result for yourself is instability. A learner can work with Bob for several months, only to find that Bob left the platform. So the student has to turn to Isabel or Joe, and what's absent from this is the professional assurance that someone stands behind the service and will remain there tomorrow. All these tutors can disappear at any moment. When you look at it closely, what all these tutors from these big tutoring platforms have in common is that they've all skipped the chain of events that ensures quality. They offer lessons in the present moment without the backing of a language method that's been tested, refined, or proven. They're not defending a brand, nor a reputation. They don't need to. The brand is whatever tutoring service or website you're currently using. Whether learning a language in these conditions is a problem or not is ultimately your call. I'm just sharing a thought. Brandless tyres can work as well as real ones, and brandless drinks can taste as good as real ones also. My name's Chris from We Communicate.